Welcome to Live at Woodwork Audio. As always, we are Dead Allies, and today we are joined by... Who are y'all?
We're Hemlock.
Hemlock.FL.
Don't forget the FL.
Hemlock.FL.
Hemlock.FL. Is that how y'all are on like Spotify and all that stuff?
Yeah, it's a capital H Hemlock, and then there's no space, and then it's a capital F, and then a capital L.
For future legal capital L reasons.
Is that what the FL stands for? Future legal?
Future legal.
Yeah.
Hemlock Future Legal.
All right.
We're all going to be lawyers.
Soon to be. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that. Hemlock, and Hemlock.
Yeah.
Why don't y'all go down the line and tell us who you are and what you do in the band and your worst childhood traumatic memory.
So, my name's Trey. I play drums in the band Hemlock.FL. And my most traumatic memory growing up was I forgot to blow on the hot mac and cheese that my mom made me. And it burnt the inside of my mouth. It was really good mac and cheese, though.
That's a good childhood.
My name is Oliver Goujon. I play the bass and do vocals in Hemlock.FL. And my worst childhood memory is whenever I was having a sleepover at a friend's house and his parents started fighting so violently that I thought I was going to be needing to take it home, and they were throwing glass cups, and I was putting my shoes on, and they told me, "You're not putting your fucking shoes on."
Jesus Christ.
And then I stayed the night where I was introduced to the
15
Jeff
minutes.
videos.
They're going to get demonetized.
That's true.
Oh, we don't make money off of that. There's no money in this.
We might need to cut that. No, he doesn't. No.
I'll just cut it, make it silent so you're talking.
Make it to where.
I don't
Make
know.
it to where you can't hear Henry say, "Was that?" And I don't want him.
Could have said no.
I'm just going to make it silent for that whole section. You're just going to see you talking.
Amazing.
All right, Henry.
Okay, yeah. My name's Henry. I play guitar, and my most traumatic childhood memory would be
Playing guitar in Hemlock.
you would think, but no. I ate like blue food coloring when I was like really little, and I was just pooping green, and
wow.
like
Not blue?
not about that.
Blue and
Not-
brown
you
make
just
green.
the food
I didn't
coloring?
know.
Well, okay, so I've had people like my friend's little brother get hit with a car in front of me and stuff. But like no, yeah. Eating
What?
blue food coloring.
Wait,
Like
what?
I've had like real trauma stuff, but eating like you don't poop green and I don't eat blue now because I don't want green poop anymore. And it was scary.
Do you think you could mix the colors of the food dye to like make different?
Well, so if you think about it, you eat Fruity Pebbles. Or not Fruity Pebbles. Well, Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops. Your poop comes out green. Has all the different colors in it.
Is that the
So it
truth?
doesn't even matter what color; it just always comes out
It
green.
seems like
Because nature's green.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
if
Wait,
you eat Nature Valley,
so-
do you poop green?
So
You
what?
think?
What food coloring makes your poop come out like really red and like bloody and stuff?
That's Chipotle. Yeah.
Noted.
It's a high fiber diet.
Yeah.
Beefy 5-layer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this derailed
Color
quickly.
poop.
I know it hasn't even
I'm
been 5 minutes.
Blown
yet.
away by that.
It's been 6, according to that. Not all of the beginning's going to make it in, though, so
True.
it's been less than 5 minutes in the
We
interview.
got like a minute of usable.
For the
footage.
editors out there, we are. Yeah.
Well, I'm the editor. It's me.
One
I
guy.
do
We'll
it.
just start it now.
Hey, welcome to.
Hello,
Yeah.
welcome to Woodwork Audio.
Oh, jeez.
So this is release day for y'all.
It
It's
is,
gonna come
yeah.
out after the fact, but this is the day that y'all released your
As
album.
of recording this right now, we dropped our first album, Prophecy.
Beep, 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 beep.
Is there a this is something I wanted to ask y'all. Is there a theme to the lyrics of it, or is it because some of them seem like they kind of go together and some of them don't?
So some of the lyrics do tie into a kind of world. It's not really strongly connected, but in songs like Bastions, you have talk of like, you know, like disrupting the trance and sea. That's kind of talking about, oh, maybe we're being bogged down by something or someone who's not letting us get to how, like our true potential or whatnot. And then lines like Prophecy, talking about like the very last two lines of when all is lost, follow the prophecy, and trying to take down these false gods. So that's one kind of theme. That's where the album art, I think it's kind of
Yeah.
correlated to the theme of like you know, executioner about to behead a guy. The guy could be seen as maybe a corrupt person, maybe a corrupt higher up, and the people are executing him, or a regular citizen who just maybe like is taken in. But
A lot of it is kind of like more, I guess, general interpretation. Like you can interpret it how you want to. I don't think there's a lot of specifics. And to be completely honest, I feel like we focused a lot more on the instrumental aspects than the vocal. Because, I mean, you wrote all the vocal lyrics.
you helped too, Trey.
Thank you. But
I think-
I would like to give you most of the credit.
Okay.
There's a common theme of this like false sense of depth throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
Mediocrity.
Nice.
That's what I would say.
You think it means something? It means nothing.
Just a little bit, yeah. It alludes to a thought of there being something that there's being talked about, but
Yeah.
there in all reality isn't much.
I think it'd be
Yeah.
cool to eventually on future albums or works of ours to maybe do some kind of concept being tied
got you.
into through the entire album.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. One of the lyrics that stuck out to me the most on the whole thing was the "feel fear." I don't know why. It's just the way you said it. And what song is that in? I forget.
Feel fear the final time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just the way you delivered it.
Wake?
crawling to the light.
Yeah, I think it is calling it. Yeah, I played it
Today,
today.
my
Yeah.
last plea, no reprise. Feel
Yeah.
through the final time. Burning.
It's just the way on the album you deliver it. You're like, feel fear. And like, it just, I don't know. The alliteration, it was one of the things when I was mixing the album that stuck out to me a lot. It made me laugh every time. It's not supposed to make you laugh, but I don't know. It just did. with me.
Good job.
Feel fear.
Speaking of which, you didn't ask what's the first song you guys played today.
I just didn't get to it yet.
Well, get to
Awkward.
it.
About time you asked something.
Hey guys, what's the first song you played today?
Well, when I woke up, The first song I played today was actually at 12 a.m. on Spotify. I played the
should've
Hemlock.FL.
Cousins by Kanye.
I should have played that.
Cousins by Kanye West.
Wow. Is that a newer Kanye song? Is that one of his older?
It's new.
It's new. How does it go? Do you mind? I got a beat if you'd like.
I don't. Just the theme of the song is something I don't really feel comfortable with.
Oh,
Talking.
Cousins.
but you
Let's listen to it later.
you feel comfortable
We'll
listening
do
to
that.
it.
Not right now.
What is the song you guys played for us on the podcast? I should have specified.
Crawling to the Light, the
Nice.
second track off the album.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Prophecy out now
Prophecy.
by Hemlock Future Lawyers.
Thank you.
Future. Hemlock, and Hemlock. Attorneys at law.
Triple H law.
I love it. Triple H law. But then you have to walk in the courtroom and spit water all over the place.
That's fine.
Like
I think
Triple
WWE
H.
might have Triple H. Is he a wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
he's
might
like
be
the CEO now.
that might be like copyrighted.
Does that stand for anything? Triple H?
Hemlock.
Oh, I thought you were talking about WWE.
Yeah.
We were.
I am.
Oh.
That was the joke.
Got it.
I think his name is Hunter. I don't. It's something related to Hunter. I don't.
Hunter Helen Hellberg. He has 3 H's for a name.
Halberg. That's a good last name. Well, anyways,
I gave him Helen as a middle name.
Helen.
Hunter Helen Hellberg.
I'm sure that is a middle name.
All right.
Helen?
It's someone's middle name.
Someone's middle name.
It's also a first name.
Jeez, I'm really tired, y'all. I've been going all week.
Why?
So I just had so much going on. So how's high school?
Oh, hi.
We've Get me the hell out of here.
Anger. Bad. No good.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
release day.
Trey House High School.
I don't miss it.
Release day was good.
Release day was today.
Yes, it's today.
Yeah.
Have y'all gotten any messages and stuff from like friends?
Plenty.
Yeah,
I've
And stuff? Are you
seen a lot
ignoring
of-
all of them?
Been seeing a lot of people boosting y'all's your posts today. So
yeah. I was actually
I'm happy
like
to see it.
happily surprised this morning. Like I woke up to a lot of messages
They're all suck ups.
of but a lot of a lot of people, like even some of my friends who have never even listened to a rock album. Even.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, this was the first time I even listened to a metal album. I really liked this song." And I was like, "Oh,
Fuck yeah.
that's awesome."
Which song are people liking the most?
So most of the ones people like the most are the ones that are more like melodic, like Bastions,
Bastions has that melodic
that.
part in the middle, Final Flight with the clean vocal.
clean
part.
vocals there, and then
A surprising one for me was Curtain
Curtain
Call.
Call.
Some people were finding a.
I mean, it is a banger.
yeah, at least for me,
It's
Curtain
something.
Call is probably
I like
my
it.
least favorite on the album.
I can
But
understand that.
yeah,
Like playing wise, it is a challenging one.
yeah, and it's the longest song on the album.
6
too.
minutes, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, around there, I'm pretty sure.
how long have you guys been a band?
I think
I want to say since 20.
would it have been
Three,
freshman or
4 days?
sophomore?
22,
22.
like late 22, because
I have a s-
2022, because
I have it saved in my phone
we
to
made the
answer that
band
question.
before
Oliver
I
has
graduated.
the receipts.
I graduated in 22 of
Nice.
high school.
Ugh.
So, how does that make you guys feel? I
Old.
graduated in 22 of high school, and that's when we kind of started the band, or at least started taking it seriously. I think in 23 we started taking it more seriously.
September 15th, 2022, we had our first show at an open mic called
Go Lips.
Goat Lips, and we played under the name of B-Side.
So
Nice.
we can cut that out because I don't want to associate it with that. That is not my favorite band
Whenever
name
you,
that we had.
That was the best we were ever.
That was our
Period.
peak.
Don't refer to us as B-Side, it's our dead name.
Sorry, there's weird sounds made.
Sure.
Oh,
It's
guys.
going back and forth.
So you start off as B side. I'm gonna lay into that for a while now.
But then he said, "Cut that out."
Oh no, I'm not cutting it out. Y'all signed
good-
the document.
It's a good.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
When did y'all
ass.
become Hemlock? Was that the next name, or did y'all
Yeah.
do something before that?
We had B-Side, but it was all of us were going with it, and at the same time, like, I don't know if we want to keep this. And we discussed a good number of names, kind of weighed it with other people. But
Yeah, I think it was when our like sound in terms of like the whole band was changing over time,
Right.
and we realized B-side didn't really fit the sound we had,
Yeah.
or at least
Fair
because I don't know, we were just changing our sound, so we wanted to change the name to make it feel more fresh. At least that's how I thought of it. And yeah, we went for more because we started out playing like what is it, System of a Down covers or Foo Fighter covers.
Led Zeppelin. We did
more rock or heavy rock.
Interesting. Not what I expected.
Yeah.
the first song we like all learned together was "Manic Depression" by Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
So
Oh, nice.
Lemon song.
yeah.
Yeah, and over time, like we kind of pushed our boundaries more and more, leaned into more music that we liked, not just stuff we think other people would like.
How long did it take before you were ready to start recording an album? I should say.
How long until you found your sound, or have you found your sound? Are you still refining it, or
We have not found it.
I think
No.
as long as we keep making music that we're happy with, we're playing our sound. So we've got this album that just came out
today? Prophecy.
today.
Hemlock,
Prophecy,
Florida.
Hemlock,
yeah,
Hemlock
everywhere,
feature
even
with-
Roblox.
It is on Roblox.
It is on
Yeah,
Roblox.
Yep.
Yeah, they gave us the option to put it on Roblox, and we clicked it immediately.
I'm sorry. Who gave you that option, and how do we also get that option?
This guy named Distro Kid.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's pretty
I
awesome.
haven't
Talk
had
to
that
him.
option yet.
It's
we,
a
need
new
to put,
thing.
we need to put some new music.
Lower
out.
the age. Lie to them and tell them we're 13.
No, I'm not redacting that out of this either.
mean-
I'm gonna clip that, and make that the YouTube short.
We're both 13.
But I mean, like we were saying, we just had this album come out.
Out now.
Out now.
God damn it.
I'm just
but-
gonna pop up with the album art every time.
But we're already working on our two new songs that are pushing that and changing our sound a little bit more.
Hell yeah,
As in my mind, at least, as long as we're writing music we're happy with, that's
that is all that
our
matters.
sound.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I agree with that.
Yeah, even over time, I've like, at least personally, I've gotten way better at the drums since we first started as a band. Because we just started, we were all in band in high school, and
Jazz band, yeah.
yeah. And
Nice.
Me and Trey
Henry,
were close.
that was when we were in the drum line,
Yeah.
and I forgot how it happened, but you and me like learned some part of Led Zeppelin. It was the Lemon song.
Or, yeah, let's just say that, because it might have been this other one.
It was "Party in the USA" by Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It was a song
Let's not
by Led Zeppelin.
let's not undermine the
Oh no, that song's hard.
the drastic effects that 2000s pop has had on Hemlock throughout our entire journey of finding our sound.
I mean,
mean-
yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Most of everything I do is inspired by hip hop, believe it or not. And then I'm like, hey, we should cover this Wiz Khalifa song. And he's like, no, we're not doing that.
No, it's not. No, it's
Sam, get on
who's
it.
gonna do the rap part, and he's like, "You," and I'm
You.
like,
That's why,
"Do
that's
you
why
see
it's
the
a no.
color of my skin?"
Dude, you can do it.
Well, mostly he sends me songs. It's like just a drum beat and like an 808 bass, and I'm like, "What do you want me to do?
Just stand there and vibe with it, man.
What do you want me to do in this
Look
cover?"
really cool.
Yeah. Look cool.
Again, look at my skin. I don't look cool.
Bless it.
I don't know. This outfit's given cool right now.
Yeah, it's the
how I'm
outfit,
feeling
though.
about it.
It's the outfit.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
It's an illusion. We hide our bad personalities.
Maybe you guys can just wear like large, oversized T-shirts with Wiz Khalifa's face on it whenever you do the cover,
Dude,
like
hell
like
yeah.
like sleeping gown sizes of T-shirts.
Hell yeah.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Yeah. Like the mid 2000s
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Like the SpongeBob Thug T-shirts.
I was
you
just
know?
thinking about the SpongeBob Thug shirts.
Yeah. Those are awesome.
Y'all know what we're talking about? Were y'all alive for those?
I know what you're talking about because of images of them. Not.
I know
you
that.
haven't
I know
them.
I know the idea, but I've never seen a shirt in person.
Oh, they
Oh,
were
yeah.
all the rage.
They were so
Like the
real.
SpongeBob. Are you talking about the
the
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob where it's
Where he
like
has the green
bedazzled
hat and
shirt,
the-
he's got it's just like
Yeah.
gangster
He's got the money
SpongeBob.
spread going on.
He's throwing
Yeah.
up like the blood sign and
They
shit.
used to put
yeah.
those on shirts.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's
Just
dude,
like big
it's the-
oversized shirts.
It's the
Yeah.
thug
You
cartoon
could get 'em at
effect.
Walmart.
It's
Yeah,
the thug
yeah.
cartoon effect. You've got that, but now you've got like emo
keep
Bart
stepping on your
Simpson
cable
at
side,
every
man.
single mall. He's wearing a T-shirt that says "I'm sad and broken," but it's just Bart Simpson. He ride the skateboard and do the prank.
bless it.
Man, the
Not
early
sad.
2000s were a wild time, y'all.
It was a great time.
You know, when y'all were being born.
Yeah.
We were born in the late 2000s.
Yeah, the late 2000s.
too.
Oh no.
Yeah, 07 rounds up, man.
Oh no. Oh no.
I hate it here.
God. Wow.
So yeah, release day out now.
Forgot what it was called. It's funny.
Say it too.
I lose another 30 seconds of my life every time you say that. Out now.
What
I'm on like a slide.
No.
now that you is this the first music? This is the first music y'all put out as Hemlock.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not the first music that y'all put out in like individually. Y'all have some of y'all have other bands that you put music out with, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are those bands?
Do you want to tag other bands you're in?
Do you want to give them any credit? Do they deserve it?
I was gonna ask.
Fine.
I was gonna ask what it's like having your first release out, but then I was like, I don't think it's any of their first release technically. But it's your first release as Hemlock.
First release is Hemlock.
First, I guess, yeah, release is Hemlock, but we've recorded technically one album before this one, but we never posted it. We kind of completely scrapped it because we just weren't. I guess we didn't think it matched the sound because how did that happen? Because we had
It took too long.
yeah, it took too long.
And then we didn't fit it.
and then we already kind of changed our sound beyond that point, and we
Fair
were
enough.
like, we can't really drop.
Wasn't much
this.
of a representative of you anymore.
because we already sound
It
different.
wouldn't have made sense.
Right.
That makes sense.
But yeah, shout out Thomas. He's the one that helped us record.
Thank you,
that.
Thomas. And shout out Hudson.
Nah.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out
good,
Hudson. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out Hudson.
Shout at him.
You used his
See him.
symbols, right?
too. I did. I used Hudson's symbols today. Thank you, Hudson, for letting me beat the crap out of those symbols.
Hudson. I'm gonna find the most embarrassing picture I can of him. I need y'all.
We've
to
got
Yeah,
plenty.
I got it.
I'm gonna put that
Actually,
up.
yeah.
Just put 'em up
Remind me.
everywhere.
We won't let you forget.
Thank you.
We will forget. So we're not letting you. We're just gonna forget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any questions? Are you gonna contribute
no,
to
you're
this?
covering them. You're covering them. Every time I think of one, you keep covering it. Go ahead, continue.
I ain't got nothing.
Oh, that's why you asked me.
Yes.
My question was actually, I'm curious to know if there's anything different about this release as Hemlock versus your other releases that you've done. Like, are you like more proud of it? Are you more like, nah, it's whatever?
So, Henry's
This is your first release?
yeah. This is my first release.
Nice.
Henry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They had something to say.
Ma'am,
So
do you have
recording
something to say?
the first milestone EP was recorded live instrumentally, and that was different.
Oh yeah.
Not better, not worse. I don't know.
Nice, yeah.
Live
Yeah,
off the
yeah.
floor is fun.
It's cool for
Yeah,
me.
I mean it's
Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I liked this process a lot though. I'd do it kind of the same way again. If I
You're
were to
talking
do it
about the
again.
way we track.
The way we did it,
Okay,
yeah.
For
Right.
the album, not
Individually.
today.
Yeah, well, I'd do to, yeah, the album is what I was talking about, but
Hell yeah.
I do today again.
Well, then I guess it's worth asking. Where did you guys work on your newest album that released today?
Out now.
Out now.
No.
Where did we work on it?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Yeah. Where'd
Who'd you
y'all
record
record?
So I was right
Asshole.
there, and then if you open that door in there.
The answer is Woodwork Audio.
Yeah,
That's
Woodwork
what I was-
Audio.
Oh, Woodwork
Shout
Audio.
out Sam.
Shout out
See,
Sam.
we
Out
know
now.
this, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to make sure to clarify.
I don't know. I will say they've been pretty good about tagging me and stuff.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
giving me credit. That's pretty cool.
Well, someone's got to make content for you.
I mean, I'm trying, man.
Well,
We
citizen
appreciate
science.
y'all coming back and doing the podcast.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
it's high.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Glad to happy you have us.
So now,
Happy that
am I having
We just
a
had
show?
lunch and we all want to take a nap right now.
we're
And James set the lighting really low.
Let's just
It just felt moody and right. You
I
know?
feel, yeah.
let's take like a quick 5
The rest
minute
of
long
this, the rest of this interview is just going to be y'all watching us nap.
Can that be part of it? Is that part of it?
glad you'll have us. Glad to have us.
Yes,
Yeah.
He's still trying to figure that out.
I was like,
that's
You
the,
are
that's the,
happy to be here.
I am yes.
I've been happy.
Shit's realized.
I've felt happiness before.
There was a time maybe.
Golly.
Yeah, synapses are firing. This is pretty chill.
Yeah.
Something's firing.
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you guys have any shows coming up?
We
Yeah.
we have a couple lined up. We have We have a couple that aren't announced, but they'll probably be announced by the time this is out. We have one June 7th. We have none for
Check the
May,
calendar.
but
Oh,
we have
yes,
one
I
June 7th, June 14th.
Headlining.
Big
On
one.
June 14th. It's now upgraded to a fest.
Yeah, it is a really cool looking festival.
It was a huge lineup. A lot of locals, people
Some
coming
out-of-towners.
out of town. I know Officer Down, Kiss Before Dying, out of town.
That's your album release one, right?
Yeah.
That is like
a bunch of
their
local
That's the one that's
yeah.
over
celebration
Sissies?
show. Yeah.
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 That one's gonna be really fun to do.
Oh yeah.
We played there once a while ago, but apparently it's been upgraded since we were there, so I'm excited to see how that
Yeah,
goes.
me too. It should be a great turnout.
It'll work well because it's a big outdoor area.
Yeah, there's plenty of space out there. We played there once. It was like the coldest day in February.
Pull up a
That's
picture.
cool. Yeah.
But, yeah,
Pull
it
up
was
a picture
great.
of a field, and that's what the venue is.
You're just making Sam do more work.
Just a field. I'm
Yeah.
trying to do a little more with this.
Find a really niche image and put it
Put
there.
have like a Shutterstock logo in the entire thing.
I'm just gonna put Oliver's face up for all of them.
Radio Jungle.
Build a picture of a field.
Audio Jungle.
Picture of a cat.
Wow.
Out now, Oliver's face.
I don't know. Yeah,
Wait, that has a different meaning. I didn't mean
it
to out
does.
you. I'm sorry.
It does.
I'm not gonna say that.
There's going to be a really big show at the Handlebar too, but I don't think we can say that yet.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Because I don't know when this is out. And I don't know when that's out.
I don't know when this is out either.
Those colliding may not be a smart idea.
I don't
The
know
only
where
one-
I am.
Yeah, the only
So
one that's-
basically,
where are we?
you play in the Pensacola area. Is
Yeah.
best
For the most
place.
part.
We're trying to branch out more. We played at Dynasties before they got shut down, and we played out in
That took
Fort.
me a second. That took me a good second. Go
Everyone
ahead.
else has Shady Nasties, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
from
that's-
It's
that's how
Always
I've
Sunny in
always known.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
There's a bit, and it's Shit Dynasties. It's Frank's
Dynasties.
old girl from the. He made a club for, it's Shit Dynasties.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
questions.
we played at like Dynasties in Fort Walton, downtown Music Hall.
They did it. They hosted a show down there.
I didn't know.
A little bit ago, yeah. We played with
Nice.
Southpaw Surfaced and
Okay, that.
Oh, cool.
The one that they booked a tour for.
Caving In was
Yeah.
there.
Caving In. Yeah.
Brainburn was also
Brainburn.
there.
Shout out Caving In.
Yeah,
They're
Caving
caving
In.
in.
When are
Yeah,
y'all
so
gonna come on the
good dudes.
podcast?
Yeah.
Get your ass here now.
Yeah.
They've been. The joke with that is we played with them like 2 years ago, and we told them about the podcast. And like every time I see them, they're like, "Man, we still want to come on the podcast." And, you know, we had a lineup change, and we're still trying to figure stuff. Like we're still trying to get our sound situated. We still want to come on, and I'm like, "That's cool, man."
Yeah, those dudes are cool.
Yeah, but
They've
I
always
love them. They're all
supported us,
great.
yeah.
you know who's never said anything about it? Spiral.
I know. I keep hitting them up, and they just keep ignoring me.
Shout out,
Spiral.
Shout
Come
out.
on.
Shout out Hudson.
Get over here.
Shout out Hudson. Let's get another embarrassing photo.
Come on,
Yeah.
Hudson. Speaking of Spiral, the group chat. I'm in Spiral. I don't know if y'all know that,
He's in Spiral.
but the group chat has been going off about y'all's album today.
Out now.
Out now.
This
I'm in that
message-
group chat.
I'm having to do that so much in
This
this
message
video.
brought to you by Woodwork Audio.
But yeah, they're loving it. Zach,
good.
the guitar player for Hudson, the guitar player for Spiral, is loving the album. And Griffin said
Love you, Griffin.
about intro/scared. I think
Yeah.
is what- or interlude/scared.
Intro.
Intro.
slash
Intro.
Intro/scared. Griffin said, "I'm gonna murder people to that." So
Love to hear it. Love to hear
You're
it.
causing crime.
Awesome.
So,
No balls.
Causing
loving it.
crime.
I would read y'all what the message is, but my phone's right there. But Zach had some very nice things to say to y'all about it.
Yeah.
It was
Such as nice.
Perhaps a
Cool.
yellow thumbs up.
Good.
Yeah.
Yellow thumbs up for sure.
But I can't read the message because that's what's filming this right
Do you
now.
want my phone? I'm in that
Oh,
group chat
thanks.
too.
Yeah, I know you are. You Oliver covered for me in a Spiral show, and they won't let him leave the chat.
Nice.
Yeah, whenever Sam dies on March 14th of 2027, I'm probably going to take over on bass again, but it's
Wait, I
got
just
some time.
realized you were singing today too, so you can fill in for Dead Allies.
I'll also be filling in for Dead Allies vocally. Henry's going to take over the guitar part.
Yeah, March 14th.
Oh right, yeah. Can you
2027.
do guitar and sing?
And then whenever
not good enough
whenever
yet.
your time comes, Henry will, or Trey will fill in on drums
Bet.
as well. So.
Yeah.
Bet, dude.
So
bet.
y'all are just gonna become Dead Allies.
Bet.
Yeah.
Hemlock
We'll wear their
Easy.
shirts and everything.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I like it. We can
People-
retire finally.
They'll be asking us if yeah, that takes a new meaning, so I'll retire when I'm dead.
I don't know why that startled me so much.
I don't know
I
what it
saw
startled
that.
you either.
Jesus.
Ah,
heart's racing.
goodness.
Do you have any spots you're looking forward to playing or hoping to play soon? Or?
Out of town.
Out of town, I hear that.
Although we love the scene in Pensacola. First
It is a
off,
good scene.
It's amazing. But we would love to start playing in more like just places outside of Pensacola. We want to see what the scene is like outside.
Trey and I are in a group called No Surrender. We played a venue called Mosey's downtown. Mosey's.
I've heard of them.
In Panama City.
Panama City.
Panama.
There.
Yeah, I think it's like Mosey's downtown.
It's
Yeah.
a
That would be a
killer
place,
joint.
yeah.
That's a killer joint.
Hell yeah.
100%.
It's like the venue itself is like a no larger than a shotgun shack, but it's right tied into a pizza place.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You get a free pizza
The
if you're
scene
in
there's
one of the
really
bands.
cool. New faces
Free pizza.
are always nice to see as well.
Oh yeah. I remember
like-
the first time we played out in Mobile. It was a cool feeling.
It was cool. Yeah.
Just to be playing to people that
Give a shit.
aren't friends necessarily.
Right. Oh, that too.
I mean,
yeah.
That's why we play.
I do love playing to our friends though. Like there's nothing better than that.
That's
But-
what today has been.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How has that felt for y'all playing to two guys when one of them wasn't even in the room?
It was pretty cool seeing one guy go like behind the
Yeah.
camera the entire
I
time.
won't
I will
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
that is one of the things I think throws bands off the most is like we set you up like you're playing live because you are playing live.
Yeah.
We mic you up, you have this whole thing, and then you just perform to a wall.
To me, honestly,
I mean,
Well,
this is all a ruse to get all the bands to perform for me. Just for me. Thanks, guys.
Private concert.
there was one band we had where they took up a lot of space, so we just set up all three cameras and like static shots, and then James was in there, so they just performed to nobody out here.
True. Yeah, that's fair. Shout out Sleep Deprived.
Yeah, shout out Sleep Deprived. I'm always trying to like cheer and be like, "Woo, yeah!" Like give you something back when
Yeah.
you perform because it's weird. I know when you finish playing and you're like, "Yeah, I just performed," and then you're like, "And there's no one here."
I'm just waiting for the day we finish a take and then the cops knock at the door and it's like a cease and desist, you know?
Hasn't happened yet. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Or some wood to knock on.
This is Bistro.
Hey, Bistro.
I don't know if he
Bistro.
pops up in the frame.
He will.
Let's hope.
He's in there.
He's a cat.
Sir, what are your opinions
wild.
about the political, socioeconomic status of our economy? Sir. All right.
Those were a lot of big words. You
I
just
don't
used.
think it made sense. Anyways.
You read your dictionary today?
No. Just kind of
Truth
put them all
source?
together.
Anyhoomst.
Seeing crosswords.
I warned y'all at lunch about this. I don't think Trey heard because I think Trey was zoned out somewhere else in another
I
dimension.
was enjoying
In a
that
food coma.
express, yeah.
I think Henry was the only one that like heard me warn you about this. But we always do a segment on this podcast where we go around and have you tell us something you hate. It can be funny or it can be serious. So yeah,
I can start us off if
yeah.
you like.
Let's go around the
Sure.
room and everybody let's share something you hate.
You must really hate something.
I got something that's been cooking. All right, this may be controversial, but I hate the music scene in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. And what I mean by that is, you'll be at a show and this band is up there killing it, or I'm in a band up there that's killing it, or whatever, and you hit the last note, da 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 da, and you look up and the crowd's just like,
So
Cool.
basically non-existent.
cool, yeah,
Yeah,
they're
not
just
really.
like, they're in the building, but then you finish the song and they're like inconvenienced by you, and then you go somewhere like Pensacola, and it's like, hey, we don't know that song at all. That was fucking dope, and
Oh, yeah,
they're like
Pensacola
moving
is-
around and clapping and cheering. What the fuck, Fort Walton? That's what I hate.
Maybe they just hate us.
That's fair. I think this is loose.
I don't know, man. Just ignore it.
It's hard to.
Do you hate that it's loose?
Yes.
I could go and then just steal Henry's because he told me his,
Yeah.
but I won't do that to you.
Aw,
Oh no!
you guys made me ink.
The thing I hate the most.
Fair enough.
That was good.
But yeah, you can go. I still have to think of one. I didn't think of one. I warned y'all and didn't think of one.
Yeah, I bit my lip. Oh yeah. Twice.
That's what you hate?
Yeah.
Damn.
I got mine ready, locked and loaded.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So, you should change your towels out every now and then. I've been told, I've been taught, and sometimes I
I
will.
thought you were telling me. I was like, I thought I did. Well, I thought I watched
Yeah,
all
you know
three.
what?
All self-conscious.
It's kind of mildewy in there. But I hate whenever I will change out a towel, let's say a hand towel to dry off my hands in the bathroom. I'll take it to the laundry, put it in there, and then I'll get distracted, do some other activity, and I'll completely forget about it. And I'll walk in there later wash my hands, and I'm so happy to go and dry my hands, and there's no towel there.
Oh, yeah.
And now I got to get a door wet, and now I got to get a closet handle wet, and then I got to grab it, and it's gonna drip down my forearms because I'm reaching up, and the water's getting down my forearms, and then I got to go dry it
Are
all
you not
off.
wearing a shirt during all of this?
No, I'm wearing a shirt, but it's like, here, towel's up here, and my hands are all wet, so I'm like, and the water drips down.
No, what I'm saying
it's
is
a mild inconvenience, and I can't stand it.
this is what I'm saying. You wash your hands. Oh no, I have no towel.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to say
Some
that out
people-
loud.
So,
Some people were raised to respect
so
the
you
clothing
got-
I
they
was raised
have.
in a barn.
so you've got
I as well.
You know this struggle. You've got 2 cats. There's cat hair on everything.
Three
yeah,
cats.
come on now.
3 cats.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Orange one, Bistro, and
I think legally you have 2 cats, right?
Legally, you have 2 cats.
legally has 2 cats. He's got 2 cats.
Yeah, I only have 2.
cats. Don't worry. But
You're welcome.
you know the struggle of cat hair being on everything.
Yeah.
So you know the struggle of having a wet hand and then petting a cat and now there's cat hair all over your hand. That's what happens with me. All
No,
my
wait.
clothes are.
No, wait. I don't think I've ever experienced.
Here, go get some
I
water
just
on
can't
your
think of a time.
hand.
I'm sure it would, but I
It's
just
awful.
I
It's
just
not
love the way
awful.
you said it. Like, you know how
There's
you
nothing
pet
awful
cats
about
with
that.
wet hand.
Go get your hand a little wet and then pet Bistro.
I'm not afraid of
So
that.
the thing
Like-
that I hate the most is, but like I genuinely just like dislike it when people like complain about mild inconveniences, but they're not really that inconvenient, and they're just like they could be solved like very easily. Like it's not even a mild inconvenience. It's
Like
just
I'm
like,
shitting on this whole segment right now.
like it's so annoying when they complain about it. It's like, dude, just there's like a very easy solution to that. Not even a problem.
I hate people who can't get their hands dirty.
Yeah.
I got one. And this is gonna make me sound like a big old asshole, but I hate when like you go to Walmart and like the handicap like
Yeah, I hate handicapped people.
no, the handicap parking spots are
God
all
damn it.
taken, and then like somebody else that has like a handicap placard pulls up and then just like pulls into like the line like not a parking space, but just pulls into like a spot and is like, I'm parking here because I'm handicapped. Like, there's no more handicap spots. I'm sorry, but like that doesn't give you a right to park wherever you want, does it? I don't know. Maybe it does.
No, I'm with you.
Maybe-
Yeah, that's
I'm a little
wrong. That's
confused
messed
on what you're upset about.
Okay,
These are just
so
slammed.
Wait,
so
I don't
You're
disabled.
upset that handicapped people are parking in handicap
No,
spaces?
no, the Walmart here in Niceville, there's like a big old circle like walking in and like right at the edge of the parking lot, and then there's a couple of handicap spots in it.
Yeah.
And sometimes those handicap spots are full of other handicap drivers.
Yes.
And then somebody else will just like pull in to like the line, like at the end of like parking rows, they'll have like a painted area where it's like, don't park here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
Oh,
lines
and
And
then
somebody
no
will,
parking.
they'll
Like a-
just
like a
park in
fire
that
hydrant or
area
something,
because
yeah.
they're like, I have a handicap decal, I can park here. It's like, that's not how this works.
Okay.
It happens a lot here at the Walmart in Niceville. I see it a lot. I'm like, that's not a parking spot. Why are you here? I will try to find an image and like put it on the screen so other people can understand what I'm talking about, but y'all may not.
We'll stay confused. But
That's
I,
fair.
I do. Are you handicapped?
I'm not. It doesn't like I don't have a handicap
So it
placard.
doesn't concern
I
you.
usually park in the back. It's just when I'm walking down the sidewalk to go and like they're just cars piled in. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you here?
I'm starting to think you don't like Sam.
No. I'm just like,
Are
no,
you
you're great,
handicapped?
man. You're so. I'm just saying, like, because
I'm gonna go back and redo your album.
This
Take
one-
all the guitar out. It's just gonna be bass and
It's
drums.
just like if you were handicapped, I would understand. Like,
no, that makes sense.
would be
I
even
understand
more-
where you're
yeah,
going
yeah.
with the question.
I just love the open-ended. Are you handicapped? I'm not going to say anything else.
Yeah,
Bistro's about to knock the camera over. He's going crazy.
They already hit it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Let him be.
Hell yeah.
they.
Golly.
I'd like to
Cats.
change. I'd like to change my hatred.
Fair enough. I got more.
Wouldn't we all?
I think it's too mild of a fact, the minor inconvenience. Maybe that just shows I don't have a lot of hate in my heart. But
Which is a
I'm
bad quality.
I'm real upset whenever
Terrible
somebody
quality.
above the age of 70 is just driving. They could be driving perfectly fine, but I don't want them on the road anyways.
I mean,
Because you're like, okay, maybe they're driving flawlessly, like, which is a very, very rare occurrence. But let's say your 70-year-old neighbor is driving, and they get into like a minor fender bender, they're gone, man.
All right,
what
but-
could have been a hairline fracture for like you is a skull that is split in two.
But let's we're getting into the era of self-driving cars. Imagine how long it's going to take until, like, grandma's coming over. Grandma gets in her self-driving car. Grandma dies on the way there, and, like, this self-driving car delivers dead grandma to your door. Like, somebody walks out like, Grandma's here. Oh, my God, Grandma's dead.
She's been dead for anywhere from 15 minutes to 6 hours and 41 minutes. That's how long her drive was.
I'm just saying, that's a real possibility that we are getting into in this world.
It probably has already happened.
It might have.
Yeah, the car's going to arrive and say, man, that drive took a lifetime.
Way more like way less people dying in the car.
Prophecy out now. Yeah.
Out now.
Prophecy's out
Hemlock. Future lawyers.
Can we
for legal reasons?
Can Woodwork Audio sponsor their TikTok? What do they call it? Like campaign. Your TikTok campaign of.
We need to get it TikTok.
Hi, we're Hemlock, and Hemlock. Attorneys at law.
Yeah.
Come listen to our new album.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Just let him roll with it.
We're
This is
sponsoring
getting somewhere.
He's
yeah.
on
their
a song. He's on a
commercials.
song.
Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like you're gonna give
You
us
want to make
a bunch
a commercial?
of money.
Well, no, you're just gonna have the name.
Okay.
Yeah, we just get the clout. Actually, now that it's just for the clout.
We're
for
giving
us.
we're giving y'all content ideas. Get suits and then be like Hemlock, Hemlock, and Hemlock.
Yeah.
We'd get
Prophecy out now.
It would need to be Hemlock.FL, Hemlock.FL, and Hemlock.FL to avoid legal issues.
That
there-
stresses
For
you
legal.
out, doesn't it? Like, you're the one to bring that up, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Now I want to know what the.
There's just
There's
There's
just
Hemlock.
other
There's a-
bands named
there's
Hemlock.
other
There's a-
bands
It makes
named
Oliver
Hemlock.
very scared.
There's
at night.
other bands called Hemlock who have pointed it out, and that's why there's the FL at the end.
Well, that's fair.
Other bands have pointed it out.
One band.
One band.
Oh.
We kind of just changed it to FL.
And that solves everything.
And
There you
I
go.
mean, most bands now do that. Kublai Khan, TX.
Yeah.
A lot of bands will add just.
Is there
like-
another Kublai Khan though?
Like
I think
the,
it's just the fact that
the
Kublai Khan is a
warlord
person.
from
Well, yes, I know
old,
it's an actual,
old
like, but I didn't know
It
if
Mongolia.
actually
another
was.
band.
Yeah, it was another band.
That
I
thing,
think.
Okay.
You can't.
I don't want to speak on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really fully know the legality of all of that,
Fair enough.
but
That's fair.
we just put the.
Dude, you're
FL
going to be a
there.
terrible lawyer. You don't even know
For
the
future
legality of your band names.
Well, now you. Hemlock, Florida, Hemlock,
Anyways.
Florida, and Hemlock. It doesn't roll
That
off the
doesn't
tongue the
roll.
same.
No.
Damn it, dude.
Their name's not actually Hemlock. It's Hemlock.
Hemlockful.
Hemlockful.
Hemlock.
Hemlockful.
Hemlockful.
And you gotta.
There we go.
You gotta lean.
Hemlockful.
You gotta lean over a little bit if you're like limping through the last name. You gotta be like Hemlockful. You can't be like Hemlockful. You gotta be like Hemlockful. Fall asleep in the mic. Fall asleep in the mic.
Trey looks really over this.
He's just happy to be here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Hey, at least he's awake. We had one drummer in one band that was kind of asleep the entire interview.
I think
That's
he
fair.
actually
I could
may
do
have
that.
fallen.
No, I
if you
think he
want me
did.
to.
Huh?
I could do that if you want me to, like recreate.
He was
I was-
sitting-
No, you don't have
I'd
to.
fall
He was
asleep.
sitting in that spot. He just kind of like leaned back and he had sunglasses on the whole time, and you just kind
I
of.
mean, can you blame him? It is so comfortable in here.
Yeah.
Well, and that band was a pretty busy band. To be fair,
Well, he also said he was hungover from the night before, so.
that's fair.
That's fitting.
fair.
But yeah, so what? Tell us about this last song that we're going into.
Right.
What's its name?
yeah. We did 2 songs.
Yeah. What's the one that we're going into now that we're going to set up again and play right now?
Prophecy, which
Prophecy out
Prophecy,
now.
is the name of the
Yeah.
album. Yeah.
Also happens to be the name of the song.
That is the
Album
name.
song.
Yeah.
Prophecy.
Double win.
Out now.
Prophecy FL.
Probably-
God, I'm about to put that album
Probably
artwork up
my-
so
yeah.
much.
That one's probably my favorite one on the album.
Prophecy, that song.
Either that one or Crawling to the Light.
Crawling to the Lights.
That is a good. That is a good question. Before we go into y'all talking about Prophecy, what's y'all's favorite song off of your new album? Out now.
Prophecy.
Prophecy. Hemlock. Out now.
Final Flight is mine.
Final Flight's good. I just
It
hate
gives me
listening
the
to
least
myself sing.
anxiety.
I just hate listening to myself
Gives
sing,
you
but
the
that's
least
a good
anxiety.
song.
It sounds
Actually,
better than
yeah.
some other stuff you've done. Like, no, I mean,
No,
like,
I didn't take it.
like you actually sound good in it. That's what I meant by like.
I didn't say
There's
that.
a knock
Like
at the
you
door.
sound straight in it,
There's a
dude.
knock.
There's a knock at the door. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so we were talking about your favorite tracks off of it. Yours was Final Flight because you liked his singing.
No. Well,
Do you like his
your
singing
own
more than
part,
other
or-
singers?
no, I like. It's just easy.
Likes my
You know,
singing.
it's not that bad.
In terms of like listening?
It's just not hard to put on. Yeah, it's
Damn.
like
Jesus. Could have not done that.
Mamma mia. Dude, yeah. So
Trey's Panda Express went down. Mine's coming up. I'm gonna be projectile vomiting in your direction in a couple seconds.
Continue, Henry.
yeah, so the song's cool because it's like not that complicated. It's just, I mean,
It's just easy for you to
it's
play?
just easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to like worry about nothing.
Whenever y'all play that in your set, you're like, I get a break.
Yeah, because it's like it's the sing song.
Didn't you write all of your guitar parts?
Yeah.
So you did it to yourself.
Yeah, and they don't sound good enough to be that hard too. And that's the annoying bit. We won't even get into that though.
Yeah.
They're not cool enough to
Oh.
be that
For a second there,
difficult.
you started to say it like a kid who is presenting my book is How to Kill a Mockingbird, and it's my favorite because there was no birds in it.
Clearly,
Yeah, it's a good song.
boats freak me out. I was really scared going into this book. I felt like it would be a horror, but it's okay.
Yeah, nice.
It's just
Yeah.
racism.
My book report was on the SpongeBob SquarePants movie book.
That's
Anyways,
deep.
Oliver, what's your favorite song off the album?
I want to go ahead and say that's pretty deep, and I like that there's
Ignore
layers.
him.
to
Thank
this.
you.
Ignore him.
I think lyrics wise, just in kind of like I don't think these are my best lyrics, but Wake was I wrote those off of an experience where I stayed up really late one night and was very paranoid because I thought that somebody was breaking into my house. That's just kind of cool, but I think entire song wise,
It's cool that you were paranoid.
it's cool that I could apply it to lyrics.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. I mean, I'd rather not like
Feel that? You'd rather not feel fear? The final time?
say that again.
Did you get paranoid with the idea that you could write a song about it?
Ooh.
No, I got inspired with the idea. Once I woke up in the morning and I was very tired. I
So
was
yes,
like, "Wait, huh?"
you did.
Like you're up night and I'm like, I'm feeling paranoid. This is good.
I'm going to
good
write a
shit
song
right here.
about this.
My mom and dad joke too much that they didn't give me enough childhood trauma, so I'll never have enough song material to write about. To be.
And you're like,
you want some? I
joke's
can
on
give
you,
you
you
some.
did.
You've given me plenty, Trey. you shut your ass up right the hell now.
Who needs family trauma when you have friend trauma?
Who needs family trauma when you have Hemlock.FL?
Future
Prophecy
Warriors.
out now.
Prophecy, I know.
How about you, Trey? What's your favorite song off the album?
I'd
Out
say
now.
in terms of
Off
like
the album out now.
the entire song, I just love how Prophecy starts and ends.
It's banging.
But one of my favorite things that we did when we were recording was the ambience, like the guitar ambience that we did for Bastions.
Yeah, that was
I
fun.
love that part.
that is
Hearing it
cool.
every single time was really cool.
It's cool because we don't really do that live, so being able to build on it in the studio
Yeah.
and have some changes, like in Final Flight, the From the Distant Radio Tower, life seems to pass me by the hour.
Oh, the different
The-
mic.
Yeah, we used the mic,
The harmonica microphone
Yeah.
through
harmonica
a little
microphone
first
through
act
the,
amp.
through
Yeah.
the first act amp. I love that little effect we got.
That's
we
a fun effect, yeah.
we have that on the end of Bastions as well for the guitar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always wondered what that was.
It's one of my
that-
studio tricks.
Is that going to be a problem? Nope.
No, it shouldn't.
Woodwork
Everything's fun.
Woodwork Audio.
Sam
McClead, Woodwork
do it.
Audio.
Sam McClead would call you?
Yeah,
I don't know why I just said my name.
he's pretty cool.
That felt weird.
Go to him for
Weird.
recording.
Yeah, all right.
I do like
I'm
the fact
plugging
that
the
all three of y'all
producer.
gave us 3 different songs.
Nice.
So-
Yeah.
Final Flight, Wake, shit, I forgot them.
Like, was yours Wake?
Yeah, it was Wake.
I was saying like,
Prophecy,
yeah,
out now.
and Prophecy,
And Prophecy.
out now.
Yeah.
Final
just
Flight,
like
Wake,
them.
Prophecy. Somewhere to start when you pull up the Prophecy by Hemlock.FL, out now. Somewhere to start.
The
Final Flight,
beginning.
Wake, or Prophecy.
Listen
or
to it all
just
the way
start it
through.
at 1 and just listen to the whole
It's
thing.
not that long. It's like
It's like
24 minutes of power.
It's a drive to McDonald's, like a
How
like
far
a
away
like
do
a
you live from
$5 meal deal
McDonald's?
and back.
You're lying.
And back. And like you go there, you buy the $5 meal deal, and then you go back.
You gotta
I got
get
a question
back.
for you, Sam.
All right.
Is there anything you wish you had done differently whenever we were recording?
I have imposter syndrome. So, well, during the recording,
During the recording,
During the recording?
I knew you had some shit to say about the mixing because you're gonna not like what you did. It sounds great. Don't doubt yourself.
thank you.
But recording,
Recording? No, not specifically. I think we did a couple of the tricks I like to do, and y'all have such a natural sound and style to what y'all do. There wasn't really room to do a whole lot of like extra crazy production because it doesn't really fit what y'all do. Y'all really are at the root of it, like guitar, bass, and drums. Like that's y'all's whole vibe. It feels. You'll have that energy. So really, just kind of miking up an actual amp, miking up the actual drums, and doing all of that. Like feels like that was just the way to go and the only way to go with y'all. So as far as like doing anything tracking wise differently, no, I don't think so. I think we did exactly what all of us wanted. Unless y'all were just lying to me the whole time.
Yeah, what do you guys think he did wrong? What do you think he did?
I'm glad you guys chose the natural route and didn't choose to trigger stuff and just do samples of.
Oh yeah,
it's not how it was written.
Yeah.
I think we only quantized
Oliver Guzman.
I forgot the
Quantized?
word. Quantized. Thank you.
It's quantitized.
Quantized. Disc choreography.
I really also liked. I was just trying to change the subject.
I don't even know what the subject was at that
On
point.
the drive here, Trey mentioned how he listened to the entire disc choreography of Creed.
Discography?
Nice.
Disc choreography.
For my whole life, I always thought it was disc choreography.
Oh.
But then they were like, it's
Discography.
and I was like, oh. But
Please
Oliver
don't
thought
tell
it
that
was-
on the podcast, and the first thing Oliver does is tell it on the podcast.
he's just like a really mean person in the band, and he just does that to me all the time.
You know what they say? Hazing strengthens bonds or whatever.
Something like that.
We
know who
all
the
need
first one
therapy. Prophecy out now.
Therapy out now.
Therapy. Out now.
What were you gonna say though?
I was just like making something up to change the subject,
Oh.
but I don't actually
Okay.
have anything to say right now.
Fair enough.
Do you guys don't have anything that you wish was done differently on the album?
Honestly, no. I
Nice.
was pretty happy with how it came out. I think it represents our sound pretty well, although we are kind of changing our sound again, but we
That's
still
life.
keep the same inspirations that we had. We just like to experiment a lot on our sound.
I mean, I feel like that comes through on the album too. There's a lot of vibes from a lot of different areas. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah. In terms of
Thank you.
on the album, what was the first song we wrote?
First song we wrote?
Was it Final Flight?
Dude.
Because I know the last one we wrote was Crawling to the Light.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We had intro.
Because intro was something we just threw together.
Would it be Bastions?
Was Bastions the first
Which was
one?
called Chugga, remember?
It was
Oh,
called
yeah.
Chugga.
Yeah.
Because it chugged. Chugga, 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 chugga. Yeah.
That's fair.
Classic.
Yeah.
You guys still do
They
that
all know
Chugga
that one.
Chugga song? Hell yeah, dude.
We went by code names until it became a problem where people were like, what was that song? We were like, oh, that was Chugga. Wait, no, it's Bastions. But
Yeah.
we had code names for them all.
I love it.
It's cool. Bring back code names.
Where did this start from? What?
Oh, I have no idea.
I got, yeah.
I don't know
it
how we got
says
here.
like,
Like, what was-
I'm like,
It was talking
In terms of,
about
like
what
how
if-
our sound changed over time. What was our first?
Oh,
song
we were
that
talking
wrote?
about the recording
Yeah.
of it, and it
Yeah.
got to this.
yeah, it worked well. The one thing I was going to say earlier is that I think it was definitely, at the time that we were recording stuff, it was like the best capsule of that sound that we were doing and what we were doing.
I feel like that's all albums really are.
yeah,
It's
that's
just
what
capturing
it is.
a moment.
Because
in
like
time.
right now we're doing more, but like this album itself is like very much what we were doing and like how it was supposed to be seen all the way through for. So
If we were going back and
Summarize.
if we were going back and recording it all now, I think we would do some things differently. But because we're recording it, then
Well, I know like today when we were doing my setup and getting sound check and all that stuff, y'all were talking about like, oh, we should have done this at the end of this song. And
Yeah.
I mean, there's a quote that's like, I don't know who said it or when it was said, but it was basically like a song is never finished until the songwriter dies.
yeah.
You know, when you say I don't know who said it or when it was said, it's almost like no one can ever
No one asked you. No one asked you.
no one can ever question the validity of it. So I love it.
I mean, you could probably Google that.
Jamie, can you fact check this for us, please?
Jamie, pull that up for me if you could.
Jamie,
Jarvis.
Pull up that clip.
But tell us about song Prophecy, not the album. The song, which is what we're going into now.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all have anything you want to say about Prophecy?
It's cool.
It's all right.
It's cool.
It's Trey's favorite.
It's my
It is
second.
my favorite.
It's my second favorite lyrics wise. Trey, we collaborate. Trey said I did the heavy lifting, but it's,
It's the
We worked
first
together for
song
lyrics wise.
that we kind of went back and forth sending online. Like
Yeah, that is
Right.
true.
wise for,
With
Yeah.
how we
for what it's
wrote
worth.
songs, specifically, at least Prophecy, how we wrote it. I used to mainly play on an E-kit,
Okay.
and then whenever we would do live shows, I would borrow Henry's actual drum set.
Henry's a
And-
drummer.
Yeah, so
Scratch Catalina Maple.
when I had my E-kit, I like put my phone in between the headphones, like you
Okay.
guys are wearing.
Yeah.
Recorded it and then played just like the first 10 seconds of what the song is now, and then Henry turned that into a riff, and then we kind of just went
it
from
from
there.
there.
So most of our writing is just sending stuff back and forth. Now we can actually, like, I can program drums, he can record guitar, Oliver can do all of his stuff. But
All my stuff.
Which is pretty.
yeah, irrelevant.
We-
Conservatively.
Yeah.
There was whenever we were writing Final Flight, Henry was out of town for something, but he had written a riff before he had left, and I was like, oh, well, I was dog sitting for him at the time, and I was like, well, Trey, look, come over and let's just kind of, work on this a little bit, and so, we didn't know how to count out the so we're sitting there for like 30 minutes. I remember just in his room, just like, what did Henry do? What is he doing? But now we can write those kinds of things out and then
They caught up to me.
send it.
Yeah.
Send it. We got on your level eventually.
I wrote the bass line of that song. to the verse of Final Flight.
Sorry, I was farting as you were saying.
Yeah.
Well,
It's probably my favorite song because of that,
All right. And where can the people find you?
Roblox.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
You
it's
mean-
Snapchat,
Hemlock-
Like, what do they
Hemlock
search on
FL.
Roblox?
Hit me up on Telegram.
Instagram.
What? WhatsApp.
Instagram. We have an Instagram. We have a Facebook. We don't really mess with that often, but we're most
Yeah.
active on Instagram.
Okay, and
And
that's
we've-
I
Hemlock.FL.
would say
We have a
Hemlock.FL on Instagram.
Okay.
And then all of our links are on that page as well.
We have
Like
a
on the
link tree.
Instagram page, we have a link tree.
we
Oh,
have a
dude.
Facebook. We're not active on it. Don't we have a YouTube?
We do have a YouTube. That's
have a
also just
YouTube.
Hemlock.FL.
Yeah.
Cool.
Evidently, there'll be more stuff on there eventually,
Yeah.
I'd say.
And your music is everywhere music can be found?
Yeah,
Fuck
even
yeah.
on Roblox.
All
And on
of it.
Roblox.
Even on Roblox,
And
I
it's
love it.
Hemlock.FL.
Yeah.
Prophecy.
Yeah.
Hemlockful.
You can spell it on
Hemlockful.
screen right now.
Hemlock.
I will. I'll type it out right over your face.
Big.
Can
Right
you do it in
over-
Comic Sans?
Just over Oliver's face, if you could.
Can mine be like Comic Sans, like vertically?
Yes. All right. Well, with that being said, let's go into prophecy.
Out now.
I don't know.
Out now.
first time we suffer betrayal makes a mistake. The blood is spilled, not eternally. The face of law exposed for all to see. The time has come, change the prodigy. When all is lost, follow the prophecy. Your final moments will be spent.